Hey, I have a brand new product that we just got here in the gear shop at goHUNT. It's a product that I've been pretty excited about trying out, and this is the Last Chance Archery multi-angle quick disconnect. A lot of guys that shoot target archery are pretty familiar with what a quick disconnect does, and they're relatively new, I would say, to the hunting market, but essentially what it allows you to do is very quickly and easily remove your stabilizers. So as guys are starting to shoot longer stabilizers, even for hunting, whether that's a 10-inch or a 12-inch or even a 15-inch bar like I've got here, this allows you very easily to remove your front stabilizer bar for transport. So it allows me to be able to easily remove this and fit it in a bow case. Often if I am backpack hunting and I want to put my bow on my backpack, I can still hunt with this 15-inch bar. I just simply remove it very easily with this quick disconnect, throw the bar in my backpack while I'm covering country, and then I'm going to take my bow off, put my front stabilizer bar back on. These little quick disconnects allow you to do that very easily. So something that's unique about this Last Chance Archery quick disconnect is that it allows you to change the angle. Quick disconnects from other companies have only been available often in two different angles, and most often it's a 0 degree, which is straight, meaning it's coming straight out from your bow. The other one is maybe a 10-degree disconnect, meaning that the bar is going to come down at an angle, at a 10-degree angle. The thing that this Last Chance Archery quick disconnect allows you to do is adjust the angle in 5-degree increments between 0 all the way down to 20 degrees. So you can change that from 0, 5, 10, 15, and even 20 degrees. And that allows you to get a much more custom fit and balance of your bow for you. So for me, something I'm really interested in doing is setting one of these Last Chance quick disconnects up on my bow and then trying the various angles with different weights to see what combination works best to balance my bow and also to hold and to aim. I've had people ask me, why would you shoot an angled front bar? And the answer to that is as you start to add weight to that front bar, sometimes the angle of that front bar can give you a little bit better balance. It can also take some of the waggle out of your bow that you experience as you draw your bow and settle in. So lowering that weight, that front and center, can actually give you a little bit better balance on your bow and take some of that waggle out. I had to touch on the parts and pieces. So when you buy this thing, you're going to get the back piece, which is going to go against your riser. You can see you've got a little fin here, if you will, or a tooth that's going to fit into the matching grooves on this front piece. You can see how that rotates through those different teeth. You've got the mounting bolt. The mounting bolt is simply going to run through the back side of this and through this piece, and that's what you're going to use to secure that quick disconnect to the front of your bow. Of course, the screw is just going to screw into your existing bushing there on your riser. Then you have the piece that actually goes here on the end of your stabilizer that you're just going to drop in. It's the receiver, if you will, and a half turn or two. You can see how that tightens up on the front of that. But I'm just going to put this on my bow and just run through the different degrees and angles and show you what that looks like and how it works. So when you install this quick disconnect to your front of your riser, you can see on the piece that sits up against it, you've got the angle marker. So that is the 0 position. And when I mount that sitting straight up. So that's 0. You can see I have the 0 on the receiver. And you can see what that looks like very quickly. I'll just pop that on and show you how that looks. Again, that is in the straight position, so it's sitting straight out from your riser. See how that works. All right, so if I want to change the angle of my front bar, it's a pretty easy process. And all you're going to do is loosen the Allen wrench bolt that runs into your riser enough that you can lift this enough that you can turn these teeth. And then you're just simply going to move the piece that sits against your riser to the angle that you want. So for example, if I want to change that to a 15-degree angle, I'm going to line this line up here with the 15 straight up and down with my riser. I'm then going to adjust the teeth here. As you can see, those are individually labeled. So I'm just going to rotate this until it's sitting in the 15-degree mark. And then I'm just going to tighten the bolt down, once again, keeping that 15-degree mark lined up straight up and down with my riser. And as I tighten that in, I'll just finger snug it and then use the other end to snug it up even further. So I've got that set at 15 degrees, and you'll see how that angle changes. Once again, you've got the receiver piece that goes on the end of your stabilizer. You're just going to drop that in here, and then a couple of turns is going to snug that up against the receiver itself. And you can see I now have gone from a 0 degree to a 15 degree down quick disconnect. So once again, that is the Last Chance Archery multi-angle quick disconnect. The great thing about it, once again, is that you can change that angle. All the parts and pieces that you need to change that are all included within this little kit. And the great thing about it, like I said, is you can fine tune it for your bow in 5-degree increments, all the way from 0 degree up to 20 degrees. So this is a great little product we have in our gear shop for sale right now. I highly suggest you pick one up, play with your bow, get that thing tuned up and ready to go before the hunts this fall.